if someone asked me, are you happy in your marriage, I would say absolutely not. And I haven't been.
Tyler Baltera and his wife, Caitlin Lull, have always been open about placing their first daughter, Carly, for adoption. But in early February of this year, Tyler exposed some issues between them and Carly's adoptive parents, and you'll never believe what he said about the situation and how he believes he and Caitlin have been silent. Caitlin and Tyler had Carly back in 2009, and they ultimately decided to make the difficult decision to put her up for adoption as they didn't feel fit to take care of her. Through this decision, Brandon and Teresa Davis took Carly in and began raising her as their own. Caitlin and Tyler went on to have 3 more children together, but they still managed to maintain a relationship with Brandon and Teresa. However, things weren't exactly great between them from the beginning, as there was always tension about whether or not Carly should appear on the show, which was something that Brandon and Teresa continuously disapproved of over the years, and now things between them have only gotten worse. Tyler recently started a new career on OF, posting adult pictures of himself for money. On Twitter, one person asked Tyler if Carly and her adoptive parents knew what he was doing online, suggesting that they definitely wouldn't approve of it. But it seemed like this question triggered something in Tyler, as he quickly clapped back on the platform, tweeting that maybe he'll just move back to a trailer park where he belongs. While he might have directed his heated situation at a random person online, Tyler quickly brought Brandon and Teresa into the argument. He claimed that it wouldn't matter. He was Mother Teresa herself. He believed there was nothing he could do in his life to ever please them or get approval from them. He said that he's done living his life and spending all this time living up to those expectations that he will never meet, and that from this point forward, the only expectations he's going to meet are his own. Unfortunately for Caitlin and Tyler, the two of them have been hit with some financial problems in the last year and had to turn to OF to keep themselves afloat. Despite how many people may not approve of this choice, there's still no denying that they're at least doing what they can to take care of their family. This new venture has approved both Caitlin and Tyler with significant financial gain, with Tyler acting as the talent and Caitlin taking on the role of manager. The two of them post sneak peeks of Tyler's OF content to their social media in attempts to gain more subscribers, which earns them $30 a month per subscriber. But this is where a lot of controversy lies. Despite the fact that most of their adult content is put behind a paywall on OF, these pictures that are posted to social media can be seen by everyone and anyone. So there's definitely no hiding what Caitlin and Tyler are doing, and there's a huge possibility that their daughter Carly could accidentally see it, or even her friends at school. While there have been whispers of concern online, Brandon and Teresa have not made any public comments about it or about the comments Tyler made about them. And even though there are some valid concerns, both Caitlin and Tyler find no shame in what they're doing and refuse to let anyone make them feel bad about it. They've even bragged that it's making them a lot of money, over $100,000 to be exact. Tyler has also claimed that he is in the top bracket of creators on the platform. He made one more clapback to Brandon and Teresa, claiming that people can continue to hate on them for what they're doing, but they'll just keep doing it and being successful. This current issue that Caitlin and Tyler are facing with Carly's adoptive parents isn't the first time that something like this has come up, however. It's clear that there has always been some tension between the two sets of parents after Teresa spoke about her experience on an episode of Teen Mom OG. She said that while she understands Carly is biologically Caitlin and Tyler's child, she's their child in every other way. And there just has to be a point where Caitlin and Tyler have to trust their decision as Carly's parents. During the Teen Mom OG reunion in April 2021, Tyler commented on what Teresa said, stating that it feels like anything he says or whatever happens goes through a filter. He also said that it's incredibly difficult to navigate the relationship and to feel close to their daughter Carly when they're always second guessing themselves. Even though they were nearly 30 at the time, Tyler said that he and Caitlin still feel like the inferior parents in the situation compared to Brandon and Teresa. And after Tyler finished his statement, Caitlin chimed in to say that in just a snap of a finger, they could have all of their access to their daughter completely taken away. From what they said, it sounds like Caitlin and Tyler aren't exactly happy with the power that Brandon and Teresa are exerting over them. And while they are Carly's legal parents, it sounds like Caitlin and Tyler feel like Brandon and Teresa are doing too much to keep Carly away from them. The tension between them is definitely obvious. It seems clear that Brandon and Teresa will always feel like Caitlin and Tyler are unfit to be around Carly, and Caitlin and Tyler will always feel like Brandon and Teresa are trying to keep Carly away from them and could possibly even take her away from them forever. But even though this tension has been coming to a head recently, that doesn't mean that Caitlyn and Tyler haven't been grateful for what Brandon and Teresa have done for their daughter. Last year, Tyler shared a picture of his family, including Carly, to his social media as they visited her once again, and he did have some kind words to say about Brandon and Teresa, stating online that they did an amazing job raising Carly. While they may have a difficult time with her adoptive parents, Caitlyn and Tyler can't deny that they love their girl Carly is turning out to be. Tyler continued to share just how happy he was that he could finally have all 4 of his biological children spend time together. On his Instagram, he said that Carly was funny, kind, smart, goofy, and stunning. And while he said that the adoption has been incredibly difficult, especially since they continuously have to say goodbye over and over again, at least he still gets to see her. He added that every time he sees all 4 of his children together, they all get to know Carly on a deeper level, which he said was an incredible blessing. Directing his attention to Brandon and Teresa once more, Tyler thanked them for the opportunity to see Carly again and said that she is a beautiful soul. With that being said, it seems like Caitlyn and Tyler do know that they ultimately made the right decision. Even though Brandon and Teresa have been great parents to her, that doesn't take away from the other issues they face. Now that Carly is 14, there's only so many years left before she's old enough to make decisions for herself without the interference of Brandon and Teresa. But a lot can happen during that time, and it's unclear what kind of influence Brandon and Teresa have over Carly's perception of Caitlyn and Tyler. And with the recent issues regarding Tyler's OF, it's possible that this will cause an even deeper rift between the 2 sets of parents. But anyway, what do you think about all this? Do you think Brandon and Teresa are trying to keep Carly away from Caitlyn and Tyler? If so, do you think it's right for them to do that? What are your thoughts on Tyler posting adult pictures of himself on social media and OF? Let me know in the comments below.